Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to discuss Tales of the Walking Dead. We finally have some production news.
Oh my god. If you guys are not super stoked for this coming up this year of what they're planning on doing, you better be.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what they're going to do first. We'll talk about it after this, but they have a lot of ideas.
I just saw, why am I on the pink side?
Because that's the awesome side. I flipped the colors a little bit.
Not that I'm against pink.
It's good shit.
No, I want green.
You want green? Well, we'll get back to that. So, guys, yeah, the production of Tales of the Walking Dead is set to begin January 18th in Buford, Georgia. This is according to the Gainesville Times. And they have acquired a property in the town, which is being leased to the studio for filming, and new sets have been created. For the donation of $30,000, Hall County is allowing Stalwart Productions to lease the property and located in a small back road that will close down during when filming begins. The site now features a prop convenience store called Mini Mart and a prop Mexican eatery called Two Panchos, connected by an asphalt parking lot. The Walking Dead site is estimated to last, the production is estimated to last 53 days. So that's cool.
Crazy.
And here's a little shot of the Mini Mart. Showing it to Josh while I'm showing you guys on screen. Yeah. So awesome.
Looks
really
like
cool.
Looks like a video game store.
It does.
Or like a Blockbuster, old school Blockbuster
yeah,
or something.
It does. It looks cool though.
But yeah, that's cool. I mean, we finally get some news. When are they releasing this? Like what, after the series is over, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they haven't really given specific dates of when they're planning. So I mean, they're already starting to film. It's going to take 53 days.
We don't even know what
I would imagine
how the episodes are going to go. We don't know who's in them.
We don't know. I mean, I would imagine they'd probably, depending if they can keep their schedule, because we don't know when after Part B of Walking Dead, we don't know when Part C is coming. Is that coming in the fall? I think we're still getting Tales this year. I think they promised it's coming this year.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it leads up to the premiere of the final half.
The final half, yeah.
It would be really cool if they did Tales of the Walking Dead for all the characters that we've lost, leading up to the final season.
They have so many plans. They want to do I think when people like on Twitter, some of the bigger even YouTube channels and Twitter accounts were kind of doing polls like, who would you want to see first? And they kind of listed some people, and I saw a very high percentage that they want to see Glenn. They really want to see like a backstory of Glenn, maybe before the fall, before Rick join the group. There's a lot for Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene, because they can also throw in Daniel, since that came about that Daniel could have met Abraham back in the day before or after the fall. If
you would have shown a pizza shop instead of a convenience store, 100%.
Yeah.
Like you would have drove everyone nuts. They almost should have done that.
That would have been cool.
Just to get everybody talking.
Actually, what they should have done,
wouldn't you?
What they should have done is like, oh, we have a prop for the backs for the Tales of the Walking Dead. They show like a red Mustang, because that's what Glenn drove,
or an empty pizza box with the logo of his hat or whatever.
That'd be sweet, dude. That'd be so sweet. There's so much they can do, guys, and it really depends on what form. It really depends on how they want to do it. They said they're bringing back Walking Dead characters that have gone and lost, and even ones that are current maybe. But if you're going back, let's say they're doing one on Glenn, Tales of the Walking Dead, right? So where are you going to start it? You're going to start it like a couple weeks before the fall, then the fall, but you can't really have him unless you're bringing other actors back. You can't really. I mean, you're going to go out and get Andrea. You're going to go out and get Dale. Like, are you telling the events before you say they meet the group, and then that's the end of the Tales?
It could be scenes that it could be scenes that we just were never brought to the audience, right? Like they could almost do a side off Maggie and Glenn story.
It could. Well, I am also thinking that they have probably a lot of cut footage.
Absolutely.
So they could easily, we can see Dale, we can see Andrea, we can see Daryl. Like there's probably, I don't know if they ever filmed like them all meeting together. If they did and it was cut, there you go.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to like really clean it up, because think about how the quality of that.
The quality and
Yeah,
I mean, and depending on the rest of the shoot, right? Like if you're bringing the actor back and then you cut to that, you throw some of that in there, that's not going to look right. Because over time, actors change. Like, prime example of the Breaking Bad movies, like Aaron Paul looked completely different.
Yeah. Stephen Yen is still
a little bit different.
Yeah. Stephen Yen is still a young looking man, but if you look at Stephen Yen now to what he looked like in season 1 of The Walking Dead, no.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
That'd be hard.
I shouldn't say he was completely
CGI
different in that, but you could just tell the difference.
You could tell.
Because time changes things, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Dude, I'm excited of what they want to do and the characters that they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I know we want like a full...
We gonna get any villains?
I hope so. Our biggest thing is, and I know we've mentioned it, like I don't know if it'd be more for Tales or like a spin-off, whatever.
A spin-off, dude.
Like, we want to see the Governor. That's more of a spin-off.
That is a
Tales.
huge spin-off.
That'd be a spin-off.
Just based upon the material that they have. Again, three different books.
About 4.
Yeah.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Just the amount of the material, and I've said this before in our videos, but I read like 7 chapters of the first book, and I just got sidetracked. Right. But the 7 chapters that I read, wow,
yeah,
it was good.
Another one that we thought of villain-wise was, really seeing the beginning of the Whisperers with Alpha and Beta. Like, really seeing how those two gathered up. Formed it.
Yeah.
And how they came up with their mythology. Now, they could definitely do that in a Tales. They could do, depending on like 1 to 3, not 1, but maybe 3 episodes. You can do it in 2 if you
back,
want.
Dude. She was...
Bring Samantha Morton, Ryan Hurst back. You have to. You have
amazing. To. And like all we saw was the was that a sane asylum, or was that just him in a empty school or
it was an asylum, because that's where his best friend was.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all we saw.
That's
was
really
that scene, and then cut to what they were today. So there was a big part of that. I mean, we did see the backstory of Alpha somewhat.
It's just seeing the months and years of gathering their fellow people to become
brainwashing,
to brainwash them and mold them into their ideology. Like, I want to see that so bad. There's like, so much.
I want to see the first scene where Alpha discovers we can do this. We can walk among the dead.
With them. Yeah.
Like, we've seen it with ours. Like, we got to see Maggie trained to be a Whisperer, and that was cool. But imagine doing the origin of that with Alpha and Beta.
Well, we kind of saw it too with Nick with Fear the Walking Dead. That was more the blood and guts trick, though. But still, he walked with the dead.
It was a little bit different.
Yeah, it was different with Nick, though. But
that was badass with Nick.
But you're right. I want to see the moment where they're like, okay, let's walk with the dead. Okay, let's cut their faces off and put them over ours. Let's stretch their skin out.
Well, do you think they tried I don't want to get off topic here, but do you think they tried the Nick blood and guts trick? Finally they were like, look, this is counterproductive. We're wasting more time cutting them up and putting it on us, and it washes off. Why don't we create a mask?
I guarantee you they probably did that.
Yeah.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
So there's just so much they could do. And
that's
just
one right there, dude.
Oh, God, they have to do that. I mean, it's just, we're trying to think off the fly, and there's just so many different characters that he can do. Maybe get some of the side characters. Maybe get like Diane. I mean, I like Diane a lot, and she's been really great. Like, get some lower level, like B level characters that aren't main. Let's get some backstories on them a little bit. Some of the favorite ones.
Or you know what? We're talking about dead characters, but why not do the ones that are alive too? Like, it'd be sweet as like a King Ezekiel when he's at the zoo.
Boom. That was one of them. Yeah. Or like how he found the kingdom and formed the kingdom.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe seeing a little bit more with Aaron. We know that Aaron was with Alexandria, but
early days of Alexandria?
Early days on that. Yeah.
Founding of Alexandria? Who's to say we're doing it on a character? Why not do it on a place?
Do it on a community.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oceanside would be cool. They could definitely do with Jesus, man.
Oh, absolutely.
They'd have to bring Tom Holland back, though. Do more with Jesus. Like, if you
right that wrong.
Yeah. If you really want to go old school, you could maybe go get John Bernthal and Lori Grimes and do a little bit of stuff that we didn't see after Rick was in his coma.
Or how about we rewrite history and do what Carl should have done?
Yeah. Let's do a Tales of the Walking Dead about Carl Grimes and how his comic book storyline. How about that? Yeah, guys, there's so much that they can do. So I'm very excited to see with this filming of what character or characters it's going to be.
But we're also assuming that it's the flagship series too.
I think it is. They're not doing anything as far as
world.
I don't think so. No, this is Tales of the Walking Dead. Now they could change it down the line. I think they've only promoted it for Walking Dead characters, but I do remember them in articles saying Walking Dead universe. So I mean, I could be wrong, guys. Let us know if they've mentioned it, if they're going to do anything like with Fear or World Beyond, or not really. Well, you could do it for World Beyond, but maybe
if
Fear.
You're doing World Beyond, you're doing CRM. So, I mean, really, it's not World Beyond, it's CRM.
Right. So, I mean, they could definitely do it for Fear, but I don't know if really they're promoting it for really only the flagship show right now. Maybe they'll change things. You got plenty of time to change things up, but it's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
It's super exciting. So let us know what you think in the comments, guys, how excited you are for Tales. And there's many different options that they could do. Some of them really require like their own spin-off, like The Governor, more on Negan. I could see really the Whisperers could probably be rolled into Tales. I'd say 2 to 3 episodes would be good.
That'd be sweet.
But there's so much that they could do. So much.
For sure.
And we need it.
Yes, we do.
Ooh, one thing I thought of, I really want to know what happened in Terminus. Like, who came in and made them turn to be cannibals?
Negan.
You know? Because he said they came in and he had his fingers blown off and Rick was about to kill him at the time, so Gareth really didn't get into it. Yeah, I want to see that.
It was Negan.
It was probably Negan.
That'd be sweet if it was, dude.
I want to see it.
That would be, an amazing gift to the fans. Like, what? It was Negan that did that? And
yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, one character I know you'd agree with, but he'd probably be better. He'd probably be good for Tales, but we definitely would want to see him in a spin-off, would be Simon.
Yeah dude. I knew you were going there.
Get Stephen Ogg to do Tales. He would definitely do it for Simon.
It's just Stephen Ogg. Like he's an amazing actor.
And it's not just Grand Theft Auto, guys. He's done a lot of stuff. He's really good.
He was good in the small part that he had in Westworld. He was good.
Yeah. Drinking the milk.
Yeah, like it wasn't even that big of a part, and he just killed it.
He kills it, guys. So yeah, once again, let us know what your thoughts of Tales of the Walking Dead in the comments. Definitely stay tuned. We'll definitely give you guys more news when we hear about it for Tales, and of course, doing reactions when they release. So if you are new, subscribe, smash the like button, and we will see you next time. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.